preference-wise, like, I might be on a different preference than you on, but like, I know in our family, you have made the most change.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? As a human. You know what I'm saying? And so, one of the things I'm starting to realize, bro, and I'm gonna say it again, I know y'all heard me, but it's crazy. It's like people want change more than they want to change. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's crazy.
Slow it down.
It's crazy. People want change more than they want change.
Yeah.
It's the craziest thing, bro.
You ready? All right.
What's going on, world? Welcome to another edition of the Secret to Success podcast. I'm your host, CJ, joined as always by the Bayesian sensation, Mr. Carl Wesley Phillips.
What's going on, y'all? What it do?
I got Douglas in the building. Douglas, what's happening?
Blessed, bro. Blessed.
Maul is not here, but he will be joining us hopefully
momentarily.
At some point. Yeah, on another episode. Shout out to our Patreon family. Listen, man, if you have not joined the Patreon, you slipping. We have, man, I want to commend y'all. Some fire content y'all been putting up there. You know what I'm saying? I was on y'all head a little bit earlier. I said, look, y'all stuff ain't really as sweet as mine.
Yeah, no
My
question.
content on there is
I don't know if mine is still, it may not be as
well, no,
sweet,
it's not.
but I'm doing
it's the
it.
effort.
But it's consistent.
The effort is there. You know what I'm saying?
Equal, which one? Not equal
giving,
but it's equal sacrifice.
Yeah. The effort is there now. You know what I'm saying? So we'll take it.
Yeah.
But yeah, shout out to y'all. Go to patreon.com, S2S Podcast. It's an app. You download it on your phone. It's a minimum of $7, but you give whatever you want and you can rock with us. And shout out to those of you who are watching this on Patreon early because you already subscribed. So I don't want to waste time talking to the people who ain't.
I say though, to my defense, I just been doing content for so long, bro, that I'm burnt out. You know what I'm saying? But I did respond
in
to
your
what
prime,
you said.
though.
He's like, y'all finally caught up to me.
Yeah, I'm like, bro.
You still got to just send it to Carl or can you upload straight?
No, it's tripping. But it's I probably just got to delete the app
and reinstall
bring
it.
the app back.
But
I'm at that age where if I have to do 2 steps, it's over, bro. I'm being
What
real.
age is that?
I got some bread. I'm in a healthy relationship. I got a roof over my head. I'm just being real, bro. If I got to do 2 steps,
you
know what I'm saying? When I was trying to make money, when I was trying to, I was like, I would do anything.
I was hungry.
I was hungry. Now I'm full. I'm just like, bro, if I got to do 2 steps, that's
a
it.
wrap.
Yeah, somebody was like, it's this new app, because everybody, want me to do Cash App, right? So this dude hit me with Apple and was like, yo, I just sent you $40. And I was like, don't I got to do something though to get that 40? Like, don't I got to go somewhere and sign up? Or is it just like straight on my Apple phone?
On your phone.
If it's straight on my phone.
Right? Yeah.
Yeah, but he was like, no, you still got to go through something and accept something.
But I'm saying, you got the Apple Cash thing on your phone.
Built in.
So you can't you got to go through something, I think, to transfer
That's
it
what
to
I'm
your
talking
card.
about.
To your account.
But I'm saying you could use it as cash.
But I'm saying I still got to do
It's
something.
another step.
Nah.
I got
put
to
your phone
register
there.
something.
Nah,
Maybe
you
it
ain't
was
gotta
the amount
register, I
that
don't
he
think.
said. Maybe
Because if you hit it twice,
I'm saying.
it's got the cash.
No,
I only got $9.10 on mine. So it's right there. So you could just tap.
Yeah, no. But you had to do something to get it on that, didn't you?
Nah.
Okay, because when I first tried, they were saying I had to do something.
Open your phone real quick.
Because it's connected
already
to your
there.
Apple
let me
ID and
see.
all that.
Yeah. Oh, maybe that's what it is, Carl. I don't have that.
Go to it.
No, you don't. I promise you, because every time I open my phone, they tell me to do that, Carl. They be like, what's your
Apple ID?
What's your Apple ID? I was like, bro, that's I did.
You got 26 cents on there.
Oh,
Hey,
no,
so
this
it's
dude
working.
sent me.
No,
so
I'm
this
saying.
dude sent me money the other day.
But I'm saying you got money on there.
Okay, so
you
maybe
must
I
have
didn't
did something.
accept it. Okay, maybe I didn't accept it. He sent me
I
some
don't
money
think
the other
you gotta
day.
accept. You don't got to accept. I don't think you
think
got to
it just comes
accept.
to
Well, no, he sent me the money and it ain't
Well,
on
here,
there.
let me Apple Cash you $1 real quick.
Okay, let's see.
Okay, come on.
So anyway, though, it was dope, because he asked me.
I actually never. I don't think I
ever sent money.
don't know.
All I know is he's asked me to do a video for
I got
one of his
$9
clients. He's a football player. He a physical therapist, but he was doing some whatever. He's like, E, if you can shout him out, I shot him out. He sent me some money. I was like, dope. He was like, thanks, E. Go get you some lunch. I was like, wow, that's dope. I was like, I'm good on the lunch money, but you know what I'm saying? I'm grown now, you know what I'm saying? But I was like, I appreciate you, but I didn't, whatever she said, but I think I still had to accept. And that was like, I'm good, bro. Like,
I want to see.
yeah,
the
maybe it
test.
was enough money, I would do it. Maybe if it was like,
What's the cutoff?
I'm saying like $5,000.
Okay, I got
I'm like, oh, let's go ahead and download this. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, it was like,
Okay, go to settings.
oh, see what I'm saying?
The
No,
extra
no,
step.
to send,
Oh,
not to
send.
receive.
Oh, okay,
Yeah,
let's
I
see.
never sent.
All right, let's see.
I actually never sent. Okay,
But
hold on.
Cash App already got it set
it's
up.
there, yeah.
I'm like, bro, and I got money in my Cash App. They be sending it and it go right to it. So it be in
Okay.
there. I don't do nothing but give it out, but it be in
Hey,
there.
but
Wallet
you had to
and
set
Apple
up
Pay.
Cash App.
No,
though.
I did that, but I told you that was a time when I wasn't as, that was years ago when
Okay,
Cash App
balance.
came out. How long Cash App been out?
Oh, I don't know. It's got to be a couple years.
Yeah, more than 2.
Transaction. Hold up.
Cash App been out for
Oh,
a minute.
look.
So whenever that time was, I was into step 1, step 2, step 3. Now I'm just like, I got Cash App. I don't need nothing. Send it to Cash App. Now the church about to get a new system. I'm like, man, y'all about to lose hundreds of thousands.
No,
of dollars.
I told Tamisha, like, please don't lose Cash App. Whatever y'all do, because I'm just saying that's too convenient
too
for
con-
people.
Oh, wait. Tap on the messages app.
See?
Go there. No.
Okay.
I'm still trying to say. No. Look.
Come on, Blake. That's more than one step, man. There's been about 2 minutes right now.
Oh,
3
no.
minutes.
I see it. It's easy.
Okay, it's in there?
Apple Cash.
Oh, is it in
Hold
my
on.
thing?
No. Look, I'm about to send it right now. $1. Look. This is all you had to do. I didn't even know. Watch out. Well, let me see this. Let me do
Okay,
it first.
why are you doing why are you sending $1?
He's like,
I only got 9.
Oh, okay. So,
trying-
okay.
You get a church
All right, 10%. I need the church.
Okay.
I need,
Okay, look.
Yeah.
Look.
so you sent it?
I got to double click so I can see. my
See,
face.
they go, yeah.
No. Just just verify your face ID.
Okay, all right.
Okay, look. Boom. Let's
Nah,
see
it's
if it
in
came
there.
up. Now you finna have $1.26.
a whole dollar. What you about
Now
to do
you know
with
what's
yourself?
that? You know what's crazy about that? I do need money on my Cash App because on my whatever that is. Because I don't think you could pay with Cash App, can you? I wonder if you could pay with Cash App. That would be dope. But there have been times I left my wallet and went back home and got
They
it.
just sent you $1.
Okay, let's see.
Click.
You can? Okay, so I got money. I need to do it.
Just now. It says
oh,
received.
Okay.
So go back to the balance now. Do it show
Yep.
in there?
Your balance is $1.26.
So maybe he didn't send it to me. Let me see.
Oh, he ain't
Let's
sent
see.
you nothing.
I'm about to see. I'm about to see.
Hey, hit him back.
I'm just
right
saying.
now.
Hey, actually, Carl, have you ever sent it? That was actually the easiest thing I ever did. Look. So look, you know the plus button right there, where you go like this, like you gonna send a emoji or something like that.
Yeah.
There it is right there.
What?
Oh, he did send it?
Oh, did?
So it was in his message? Like he texted it to you?
Yeah, he texted me.
You just had to accept
Hold
that
on.
joint.
Yeah, he said he sent it.
Hey, this is how you know we all old. We over here spending 10 minutes trying
I
to
saw
figure
the
this
lunch
out.
money. I was like, I ain't trying to, you know what I'm saying? I wasn't trying to take his money either. I just did a little quick video for him.
Oh, see,
When did he
take
send it?
right now?
Huh?
When did he send it?
I don't know. You see it though? Did you see what I said?
Hold on. I got you.
I'm about to have $41.26.
26.
You literally just never hit accept.
Yeah, did I?
Now hit continue. It's probably gonna look at your face ID. Just hit continue. Did it do?
See, that's making me verify. It didn't make you do that. That's crazy.
What, Apple ID again?
It said verify your first name. It say dad. Hold on, I got you. Let's
You know what I'm
see.
saying?
Hold on, for the 40 though, you need to do that. Oh, now they want your address.
See? Why did they do that with you though? That's what I'm saying. I
just
told
sent
you,
it, bro. I just
told you though. That's why I didn't accept it because it wanted all that stuff.
Is he in your contacts? I'm making stuff
He
up.
is
I
in
don't
the
know.
contacts.
He in my
He's in the contacts?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I don't know.
That's crazy.
They must know I'm your right hand. They like, let's see. Let that ride. You don't need no verification. See.
Or it was $1.
Yeah, I mean, hey, I can send you 9. You think that'll work? Yeah, that's crazy, bro.
Yeah.
No, but you saw what I just did.
I
It just
did.
sent right to you.
Yeah. I'm gonna call him back. Like, look, they played.
And call him online. Tell him Cash App.
That's what I said. Call him.
Say, hey, bro, send that on Cash App. The Apple Pay is. They asked for the street address. Oh, but yeah, I don't understand. It shouldn't have. Yeah, if I just feel like they would have. I don't know why they wouldn't say it when the dollar came through. They just put it in your hookup.
Maybe it's a cutoff. It's got to be over $2.
Oh, now they want my social security number. Oh, this is too much.
For the 40 spot.
Oh, this is crazy. They want too much now.
Anyway, yeah, sorry, y'all. This is a Patreon vibe. You know what I'm saying? We just be living life. Promise you we're going to talk about something. E.T., the hip-hop preacher.
Okay, let me see.
What'd he say?
I don't know. Let's see if it came through now.
Yeah. Oh, you said, hold on.
He over there working hard too.
Yeah.
When you get a chance, send me that $1 back. You know what I'm saying?
I got
if you get a chance.
Yeah, I got you.
Yeah. Hit me with that
Hit
buck.
that back. I'm just trying to figure out where it was though. Where's Cash App now?
Cash App?
I mean,
Cash App or Apple Pay?
oh, there it is. There go my wallet. Would it be in my wallet?
Yeah.
Okay.
You got
Okay.
Hold
I
up.
got it. Let's go.
Okay.
All right. Let's get it. Let's go.
Oh, now you know how to do it.
Yeah, I know how to do it now.
Yeah,
All right, I'm about to
yeah.
start telling
Hey,
everybody.
send me 20. Let me make sure you
Yeah,
can send
got
it
it
real
right.
quick.
I know how to send it. I don't want to know how to send it. Yeah, I got it. Yeah.
E, fresh off of the plane, how you feeling, brother?
Blessed.
Yeah?
Yeah.
How's the Cali crib?
Oh, man, good question.
The people on Patreon already know. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but
Shout out
man,
to
that's
them.
crazy. Yeah, that could be a whole podcast. We'll save that. But let me say this:
Mm-hmm.
HOA hit me for $2,500.
What you do?
New tires.
What you do?
You need some new
HOA
tires.
hit me with $2,500, and you know what? I'll be real. Like, you got to be careful, y'all. You got to eat your own. You got to eat your own food. The reality is, I was like on some day tripping. But, once you get out your feelings and you get in the facts,
Yeah, come on.
I thought about it because what happened was and I don't know, I don't know what happened other than maybe the $2,500. Like maybe that's what happened and it put a sense of urgency. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, what? Y'all charging $2,500? And then I love it because, they have it where
It don't matter how much paper you got. A random
Yeah.
$2,500 to piss you off.
yeah, just a random.
A random.
You could take my bread.
Yeah, but if it was $2,500
Yeah.
for the flight, you'd be like, okay, whatever.
Yeah, right.
$2,500 just you
But I
owe
probably
us
gave
out of
away.
nowhere.
Yeah, I probably gave somebody $2,500.
Uh,
But you took $2,500 of my money.
Yeah,
Bruh,
my money.
Heated.
Yeah.
So
Oh, you called me. You was smoking.
yeah. So once I finished smoking.
Hey, he was ready to start a civil rights movement.
Yeah, but once I sat down with them and we had the meeting, first of all, they said we did it because you didn't make the meetings. So this was kind of like,
You got bad attendance.
What?
yeah. But I had my dude doing it. Like I had my
You
general
sent the
contractor.
doppelganger.
Yeah, I said my general contractor do it.
Yeah.
And they was like, oh, we cool with that, but you never sent a notice saying he was like he just can't just come and represent you. Like you have to say you give him permission because you're the homeowner. He not the homeowner. So he can't just represent you because we don't know if he represent you or not. You know what I'm saying? So I was like, oh, okay, cool. And it's got to be in writing. So I'm gonna be real with you. I don't know what happened,
Yeah.
but whatever happened, we got on it and was
Okay.
like, whatever. So then it was some movement. So I don't really know what happened, like why, I don't know. You know what I'm saying? But I have to take ownership. You know what I'm saying? Whatever. So anyway, when the dudes finished the crib, when they finished Del Rio landscaping, when they finished, bruh, like I'm not saying this because it's my crib, bruh, they had that joker. Bruh, they got
You got the crib on the block. You got that one.
So here go the challenge. The challenge is in our neighborhood, it's not a lot of grass. And I don't know why, but they make you do flowers.
Oh,
and
you
stuff.
know why? Ain't no water out there.
Okay, so that's why.
Yeah.
So you know what I'm saying? So I guess for us though, my man gonna come and do it. So I'm paying my man monthly. So he coming out like bro, I'm telling you, he had that joker looking. Like he didn't have a whole bunch of flowers, like his cactuses and stuff like that like you said, can't. Anyway, they had that at the bottom, but they created a wall. And on top, like on the wall part, when you go up, grass is pristine, bruh. I'm like, man, y'all got it looking dope. So when I stopped, I was like, E, you started the crib in 2020. Now, granted, the contractor that I paid, he bailed on me. But the HOA is like, yo, we don't necessarily get into individual properties. We get into the community.
Community at large.
And so it's been 4 years and your lawn been looking like that for 4. So that's why I had to just come up. See, I had to go like, oh, okay, get out your feelings.
Yeah.
It's been 4 and you, and so if it been 4, to somebody it's looking like
It's
you're not really
negligence.
serious. You're not serious.
So it's not the easiest thing in the world to eat healthy. We can all agree on that, right? Many of us struggle to find time to cook or access to great food options. Man, they're not there. But remember this, guys, you only have one body. And if you don't take care of it, it won't operate at its optimum. And that's why I rely on Organifi. Their products make it simple to maintain a healthy lifestyle no matter how busy you are. I start my day with their green juice. It's packed with ingredients like ashwagandha and chlorella to boost energy and reduce stress. In the afternoon, I turn to the red juice, which is loaded with antioxidants from the acai and beets to support natural energy and a healthy metabolism. And then at night, I unwind with the gold juice featuring turmeric and reishi mushrooms to help with relaxation and recovery. Organifi is committed to sustainability, using only the highest quality, sustainably sourced ingredients. Their product line is incredible, guys. Happy Drops, right? These are gummies that deliver the most natural elements that actually influence your emotional state to feel happier, calmer, and mentally clear. Harmony, Sleep, Shy Legit gummies. Hey, guys, and they even have stuff for kids. Easy Greens, Organifi Protect, all designed to support a balanced, healthy diet. The ingredients are all carefully selected to ensure that you get the nutrients you need without any unwanted additives. What I love about Organifi is how easy it integrates into my daily routine, whether I'm making a quick smoothie or adding their protein powder to my post-workout shake. Organifi helps me to stay on track with my health goals. If you're looking to elevate your nutrition effortlessly, give Organifi a try. Visit Organifi.com/success and use the same promo code SUCCESS to save 20% off your order. Again, that's Organifi, Organifi.com/success, and use the promo code SUCCESS to save 20% off your order. Shout out to Organifi for supporting this show and helping us all stay healthy and energized. So there's some things that we can take our time with, but life insurance, guys, is not one of them. Every time you leave your home, if you don't have life insurance, do you understand that you put your family and your family's future at risk? If you're not in a financial position right now to take care of your family for the next 30 years, guys, life insurance is the answer. You can have complete peace every time you leave your home because you know that your family would be taken care of in your absence. And that's where Fabric by Gerber Life comes in. Fabric by Gerber Life is term life insurance you can get done right here, right now. You could be covered from your couch in under 10 minutes with no health exam required. If you've got kids, especially if you're young and healthy, the time to lock in low rates is right now. Fabric has flexible, high-quality policies that fit your family and your budget. For example, you can get $1 million in coverage for less than $1 a day. Plus, it's all aligned and on your schedule so you can apply when it's convenient for you. There's absolutely no risk with a 30-day money-back guarantee, and you can cancel at any time. Listen, it's designed by parents for parents. Fabric has now partnered with Gerber Life, trusted by millions of families like yours for over 50 years. They have over 1,800 5-star reviews on Trustpilot with a rating of excellent. Fabric actually offers much more than just life insurance. They provide free digital wills, investment accounts for your kids' future, and so much more, all manageable right from your phone. Join the thousands of parents who trust Fabric to protect their family. Apply today in just minutes at meetfabric.com/success. That's meetfabric.com/success. MEET fabric.com/success. Policies issued by Western Southern Life Assurance Company, not available in certain states. Prices subject to underwriting and health questions.
Well, here go the thing too. You got to understand something. I had to grow up because I used to be like, oh, the HOA, you got whatever. But here go the thing. You want your resale value to be high.
Sir.
So here go the thing. I live in a beautiful neighborhood, but guess what you're not finna do? You're not finna have your grass this high. Because guess what? When I go to put my house on the market and you got a big camper out in front of your house with the grass this high and your Halloween lights still up at Christmas, guess what happened when they come walk in my house that I done kept pristine?
Yeah.
And they looking like, hold on, these my next door neighbors?
Yeah,
and so they may be a little strict, but the intent of the HOA is actually good because their job is to keep the home
Protecting
values high.
your investment.
And we got a look that we going for.
Yeah.
So no, you can't paint your garage door orange, even though it's yours.
Yeah.
Because don't nobody want to see that when they driving by.
Right.
And so, maturity is understanding
question.
that sometimes these rules are in place for
All
a
the
reason.
time. Because when I look at what my house is worth
Right.
Aha.
in full,
Right. And
It might not be worth that if people didn't have to keep their stuff up.
bro, I'm
So
just
now-
saying, if I don't sell it for 10,
I'm saying,
kids
think about,
gonna cash
okay,
out.
but just think about what happens when you're looking for a house.
yeah,
You don't just look at the house, you look at the
Look at the
neighborhood.
whole
Yeah.
neighborhood.
You look
Yeah.
at everything,
Yeah.
right? And so, again, if you move into a house where the next door neighbor bro, you can't have, dude had I don't know what it was, like an SUV that was towing I don't know, is it called a camper or like a mini
know what you
RV
mean.
type
Yeah.
thing? My man was parked down the street. They was like, oh, okay, you got a day to move that. Get it out, don't. I think he just had it in storage to try to come to the crib. They was like, mm-mm. He was like, bro, I've been here for a day. They was like, get it out.
Wow.
Because you ain't finna have no big, like, it's an eyesore. We don't want to drive past no huge RV sitting in the. So again, I feel you, but it is a method to the madness.
No, it is, bro.
Okay.
It is, and I had to
bite the bullet a little bit.
I'm not even gonna say that. It's more than bite the bullet, bro. It's like, and this kind of what I want to talk about today. Like, bro, you can't change your life without changing your mind, bro. And I was talking to, I think I was talking to C. C was like, E, bro, you really changed.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? He's like, bro, humans don't change, bro. Like, humans don't change. You know what I'm saying? Like, you really changed since I met you.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And even
as an adult.
Yeah. Right.
Yeah.
Even my daughter, I'm looking at, what she texted me on the last one.
Yeah.
And was like, yo, dad, like, preference-wise, like, I might be on a different preference than you on, but like, I know in our family, you have made the most change.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? As a human.
For sure.
You know what I'm saying? And so one of the things I'm starting to realize, bro, and I'm gonna say it again, I know y'all heard me, but it's crazy. It's like people want change more than they want to change. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's crazy.
Slow
bro.
it down.
It's crazy. People want change more than they want change.
Yeah.
It's the craziest thing, bro. It's like I'm starting to realize why people have like mental, like when somebody say he bipolar, all that ain't chemical. Cause I remember running with you and you wasn't doing that.
Right.
I remember you wasn't stressed out like that. Like I remember a time maybe we was in college or young adults. I'll never remember you on that. But what happens is you start like getting exposed to stuff and you start like, oh man, I want that. I want it. Like I want that experience, but you don't change as a human, so you can't get that experience. Like it's not possible for you to have it. And bro, I'm in Cali, bro. Like, bro, when they finished the grass, so only the pool house is the only thing next. Y'all saw the court. I'm looking at the court, and I'm like, yo, even that, like I learned. Ma started talking about crescents. Family crescent. So I was like, oh, okay, yeah, I get you, Ma. Like, Ma changed my mindset. Like, oh, okay, I see why you gotta have that. Because I see what you're trying to do with your wife. I see what you're trying to do with your kids. Like, you're not trying to make it this little random, we paying bills or whatever. Like, you're putting the crest up to show, like,
planting your flag.
You know what I'm saying? Like, this is us. So I was like, okay, I see you, 1, and raise you 3. I'm like, oh yeah, I'm gonna put my crescent down, but all the crescents that have come as a result of what we've done, I'm gonna put those down there too, because I want other individuals and their families to come and see their crescent. So if you ain't at the crib with your home, I want you to see, you don't believe in you enough, but I believe in you enough.
Oh yeah, you sent me that picture, bro. We
you
got
feel
a
me?
lot of.
I'm just like, bro, if you don't
so
believe in
many.
that concept, I'm gonna show you. So when the people come to the crib for the mastermind or whatever they come for, if you ain't got it, they gonna at least see it at my crib that you whatever.
Facts.
You feel me? And so when I saw the grass and we had a situation where, LD came through with his family.
Yep.
Lee came through. And when we left, I don't know what happened, but I think Lee was in the sauna, or what do you call that? It's not the sauna.
Hot tub.
Oh, it is the sauna then. Yeah, so he was in the sauna in the garage.
Oh yeah.
So some kind of way he left the garage open. So it was open all day, which is nothing in our neighborhood, but I'm just saying it was open.
Yeah.
So, but when you walk a certain way, the light come on, right? So the light, the motion detector, light come on. So L's son, he walked past, other son walked past, but then his daughter, she's 16, about to turn 17 in a little while, and she walked past, and she saw the Rolls Royce, and she said something. And so I was like, oh, here go the keys. You got your license, go take it for a spin. Like, it's a car, boo. Like, don't make yourself think it's more than what it is. And so, of course, moms was like, okay, I'm gonna come with you. Elle was like, I'm coming. So, she was mom was looking at me like, you feel comfortable? I was like, we got insurance. She got a license. You know what I'm saying? Like, at the end of the day, the insurance will pay for it if something happened, but it's meant to be driven, and we don't really drive it like that. So she got in it, she drove it. I don't know what happened when we got back. Everybody like went in, and it was like her and I outside, and she was just saying, like, she said something about it, like the experience, like, thank you. And something about, but the way she said it was like, one day, if it's possible or something she said, I said, you was just in it.
What do
I was like, what do you mean? You was just in it. What does that mean? Like,
I mean one day.
you just drove a Rolls Royce. Like, what do you mean when you say, I was like, you just drove it. Like, don't do that. Like, don't make it, like, don't use that mindset that you're using right now.
Yeah.
That mindset is the kind of mindset where you just did something and you telling God when you do something.
Right.
You just did something and you telling God when you do something,
Yeah.
like you just did it. So whatever you did to randomly just get in it, just tell him, like if he could do that for you, you weren't even trying to do it. What could he do if you ask him to do it? You feel what I'm saying? So that was a dope experience for them, the kids, to be there. You feel what I'm saying? Like, it's different, bro, when kids are there. Like, when adults are there, you know what I'm saying? Like, adults have a tendency, regardless if that's a new experience or an old experience, adults ain't really saying nothing. Like, whatever they saying is internal. You know what I'm saying? Like, they not voicing it.
Yeah.
When kids see certain things,
They let
they
it
just
all
speak their
out.
mind.
That's it.
They don't be on
better
that.
or worse.
For better or for worse. They just speak their brain.
Your breath stink.
Yeah.
Mama, why is breath stink?
Right. Mama like, ask him. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. You know what I'm saying? So they had that, like,
That's probably what we need for the self-assess.
Yeah.
If we just put a 3-year-old with you.
right.
And they'd be like, you so fat.
Right.
Why
Why
your
you
belly
do that?
so big?
Right,
Your
right.
stomach is
Right.
big.
Yeah.
You like, shoot, this
Why,
is my accountability.
why you got an attitude? Like, why you
Bruh.
talk like that?
Right, why? You say you ain't supposed to cry. Why you crying?
Right.
I'm just saying, brother,
Right.
we might be on to
Right.
something. Rent a
You feel me?
kid.
Right.
Rent a kid. If you ain't got one,
The ready
gonna say the
yourself
truth.
kid.
Yeah, just
Yeah.
rent a kid that just tell you the truth. That's all.
So you could tell when they were there, it was like, it was something. You know what I'm saying? And for me, I have a vision. Like, once I learn something, if Mom says something and I get it, I'm like, I'm about to go ahead and do it. But for them to be there, it was like, first of all, I was like, hey, this is y'all's. Like, I brought y'all here to see. Your father is responsible for parts of my life, and this is the benefits of it. You feel what I'm saying? So, like, it's yours. So when you say Uncle E, like, don't say that like a title. Like, say that as access. You have access. Like, I ain't even here like that.
Right.
You didn't got to go inside. You got a refrigerator out there.
Man.
You got a stove. You got pizza thing. You got go out. Anytime you want to roll
Shout
up,
out to
you
me
roll up.
for breaking all of that in. But I made pizza in that joint. We used the
Shout out to him and Jalen. But the three of us had to go in there and clean that junk out.
What, the pizza oven?
No, the grill part. It was that sucker was blew out.
When? Not just from that one cook we
It
did.
was, yeah.
Yeah.
We only been, I'm just being real. It just was
That's
you.
the only time it was.
And then Jalen came, but Jalen didn't do nothing for him and Jada. It wasn't a lot, but it is. It's the whatever
Really?
you call it, the meats. They
The grease? Oh, you supposed to
Yeah.
leave that in there.
Oh,
That's the
clean that out?
season.
Yeah.
You got to season it.
Oh, yeah, that got to stay. That's part of the, you want that to be good.
please tell Didi. I'm good with that.
No,
Yeah, tell
bruh.
Didi. Yeah, make sure.
Bruh, nah. Like,
Yeah.
you,
That's
if
what
you
I'm
You know what
see-
I'm saying? I trust you.
Yeah, no,
Tell
I'm saying,
Didi.
like, my
That's
grill
the
at
only
the
reason I was
crib,
cleaning.
again, you want to clean the food out if it's like chunks of food
No, we
and
got
stuff
that
like
out.
that.
But we was
Nah.
SOS in the.
Nah, man, you about to, you
Okay,
about
please
to,
say something.
Your food finna taste like soap. You don't want to do it, yeah.
Okay,
No, I'm
please.
saying, I'm dead serious. My grill at the crib, bro,
No.
it's seasoned in
Yeah.
now. Oh, man, my trays is
No, you're
smoke
not
black.
hearing me, Carl. I
Yeah,
concur.
it's smoke black.
I wasn't the one talking about cleaning
Yeah.
up in the first place, bro.
No, yeah. I'm
Yeah,
just saying,
just make a
tell
phone
D
call.
you gonna kill the.
Yeah.
I know how D do, but I'm like, you don't want to
Hey,
do that.
I want to go back to E though, because E, that thing that you have, and I'm going back to when I first moved up here. E just gave me the keys to the Suburban.
Yeah.
It's like, what is that
Shout
that
out
you
to
have?
the Barbados left.
Oh, no doubt.
Yeah. He wasn't worried about the six. He said, I let Carl drop my car before. Think I'm worried about you.
But you get what I'm saying? Like, you literally have a mindset that you don't own anything. Whatever you buy is literally like ours.
Oh, it's the communities. Yeah.
Have you ever looked at your bank statement and been shocked by how much you're spending on subscriptions? Many of us underestimate how much these monthly charges add up. I know I was surprised when I discovered subscriptions I had completely forgotten about, but I found the answer for us. Rocket Money is a personal finance app that finds and cancels unwanted subscriptions, monitors spending, and it helps you to lower your bills to grow your savings. It provides full control over subscriptions and a clear view of your expenses. If you see something that you don't want, you can cancel it with just a few taps. The app's dashboard shows monthly spending compared to the previous month, and it helps to track spending habits and create a custom budget. Rocket Money will even try to negotiate lower bills for you by up to 20%. Just submit a picture of your bill and they can take care of the rest, dealing with customer service for you. With over 5 million users, Rocket Money has saved a total of $500 million in canceled subscriptions, saving members up to $740 a year when using all of the app's features. So do yourself a favor and stop wasting money on things that you don't use. Cancel your unwanted subscriptions by going to rocketmoney.com/S2S. Again, that's rocketmoney.com/S2S. rocketmoney.com/S2S.
And I only believe that because, I went to HBCU. And what I learned from it was we're borrowing, as I always say, man, Martin Luther King, I feel bad, because I got a chance to not only speak for years, but now see the benefits of it.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
Like he spoke and was like, he didn't even get to see the Civil Rights Act pass like that. You know what I'm saying? He didn't really get to see people together. Bro, it's nothing to see, what did he say? Black kids and white kids, bro, it ain't nothing to see that
Come
today.
to Lansing.
Yeah.
You want to
Bro,
see
you
that
got a
highest
whole-
level.
Bro, he spoke-
Lansing done really took the dream.
Yeah, he didn't spoke.
I'm talking about made it
Yeah,
a reality.
They made it
bro.
a reality. He didn't get
Let me
to see
tell you
that.
something.
So for me, it's like all these individuals, whether they're past or like our aunties, our mom, dad, whatever, all of these people are the reason why we're where we are. So it's like, you can't act like you got here on your own. You know what I'm saying? You can't covet this stuff. And then the second thing is I just really feel like, especially being from Detroit, I feel like a car, it's a bunch of them. Like they made them. You could, you know what I'm saying? Like it's a factory. You can put them in and fix them. You can't fix people as easy as you can fix cars.
Yeah.
You can fix a car way better than a person who hurt.
Yeah.
It's hard to fix a hurt person, bro. It is. So that's why car, I don't care. I'm like, whatever. But then I also know a couple things that happened for me specifically where people were like, yo, come in my house and get what you want out of the refrigerator, sleep in that room. And I'm in there like, yo, y'all living like this? Atlanta, Stone Mountain back in the 90s, bro. I'm like, yo, y'all living like this? And so I do want my house to not just be somewhere where we live, but I also want it to be one of those situations where,
Exposure.
man, where you come, like Maul said, in case you don't make it to Dubai, you can just come to San Diego.
Facts.
And you could just come there. And then I can't wait for Moose to come because we built a prayer. I don't think it was there when you were there. Carl saw it though. But down the hill,
Oh yeah, you told me about it, but
we literally built a spot that you can go down and pray. I can't wait to see Moose go down there 5 times a day.
Oh,
Middle of the day, going down there, getting it in. So yeah, no. But that's it, bro. Like the house is doing phenomenal. We got the pool house left. But the cool thing about the pool house is it's not messing nothing up anyway. You can't see anything.
Yeah.
But we got that one little area right there too where we're building like, you know how you go to Italy or Venice and you got like the place where you sit down and eat pizzas, like outdoor space. Like we gonna create one of those where it's like the metal chairs and the metal table and
just
the
like
lights.
Oh yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
That's dope.
Yeah.
Where's
So-
that going?
On the side where the kitchen is. Like they go to
okay.
pool, but on the other side. Yeah, you know what I'm talking about?
By the basketball court?
No,
other side
on
of
the
the
other
house.
side.
Oh, it's space over there?
Yeah, you never been over there?
It's thinner, but it's still
Yeah.
space.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So that's gonna be where it's just like if we have like a couples thing, it's like more private and it's got that feel like
Oh,
you're
yeah,
not,
yeah.
you're not on the other side.
Right.
Yeah, it
Gotcha.
look like a dinner piece. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I haven't been to Venice yet, so I plan on going when we go to
You got it. It
Yeah.
sound like you there. You just
Yeah.
need a little canal or something, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Well, I heard all y'all talk about Ebony Skip went for their
Venice-
honeymoon. Y'all went. So
Venice phenomenal.
you said next time we're in on that side, we need to go.
Yeah, maybe next time we go. Shout out to Next Level Speakers.
Yeah.
We're gonna be there in October.
Yes.
So maybe we'll have to go. All right, let's get back to this change. Give me the top 3 things you need to do to change as an adult, right? And when I say change, like y'all gotta understand something. Think about people in your life right now. Just think about like for real, as they grown. Like, you knew them at 30, you know them at 40, you know them at 50, right? Like most humans are pretty much the exact same person.
It's scary.
I mean, like
It's scary.
to a T, where
It's
it's like, and when I look at him, I'm like, yo, I remember where you were at 43,
Yeah.
and now at 53,
What about 33? You don't remember
33 to 43 was pretty similar. I ain't gonna lie. Kind of kept it.
You feel me?
Kept it consistent
You
right
feel me?
there.
I was just trying to figure it out.
33 to 43.
Yeah, he went straight to 43. I was like, bro, you've been knowing me since.
Yeah, well, no,
the whole
33 to
decade.
43.
Yeah, he didn't start at the top.
Yeah, that was the hip hop preacher.
yeah,
that was you was pretty, you know what I'm saying, on par.
Consistent.
But the jump that you made, one, getting rebaptized, hitting that water again, you know, but then not only that, your ability to deal with conflict, your willingness to, while it's still, I would say, probably not your favorite thing to do, your ability to face things head on and not be running from it, I mean, is a huge change in people. Like, to make a change between 43 and 53 is somebody who's willing to deal with adversity and deal with conflict, whereas 33, 34, I'm talking about, you know, so again.
It's crazy, too, when I look back. You know what I'm saying? Just like when you see yourself like an out-of-body experience.
Oh, yeah, no, I'm talking about, like, I told y'all, when I say he used to be ghost, I'm talking about the minute the tension got even ratcheted up. I'm talking about, let's say it's at a 2. If the tension went from a 2 to a 3, he was like, I'm out. And you know Carl wasn't trying to deal with it.
Nowhere near.
So I would just be looking around like that Will Smith meme when he walked in the crib for the last time. But okay, so let's just talk about it. Because again, in order to grow, right? Like comfort is the enemy to, you know, getting to that next level. You have to be uncomfortable and get uncomfortable and then make the change to say, this is who I am now. So give us the 3 things you need to do in order to, as an adult, like, I'm going to make a change. I used to operate in my feelings. Now I'm operating principles. I used to be, you know, this type of husband. Now I want to be this type of husband. Like, think about it. Dudes you know that's married. Bro, they got the same exact marriage that they had since you known them. I mean, the same one. So how do you change? Like, it's the hardest thing to do, but, you know, in order to get to the next level, you have to do it. And, you know, I guess for me, I would say, and hold it, and I know I asked you, but I want to throw mine in. One thing, obviously, with me, I would say the intensity and the anger and expectations I used to have for people, which I think I passed on to Toby. And then I be seeing Toby do it, and I'm like, dang, is that how I look? You know what I'm saying? You know, just like, you know, trying to grow in leadership and accountability and everything. But for me, I think I had to see myself outside of myself and go, okay, here's what I was doing, y'all. I would be pissed, and going off made me feel good. It didn't fix the situation. So if I was pissed at Carl, I might jam down on Carl and be like, XYZ, da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da, but I wasn't necessarily doing it to fix it. I was doing it to vent.
Just vent.
And I was like, oh, okay, like, I see that. One, nobody responding to that style anyway. So that's why I told you I had to mature in my pilot and go, okay, cool. If the end result is, just like we talked about with the HOA, if the end result is your home value being higher, which is, I think you'll take that over having a pink door, right? Even if you prefer a pink door, if the ends justify the means, cool. But if they don't, you got to back up. And I would say, I start learning that, oh, okay, it's more than one way to skin a cat, bro. You don't have to go beast mode every single time there's an issue because you in your feelings or you pissed about it. And so for me, acknowledging that the way I was doing it wasn't working. And at the end of the day, being a pilot, I just wanted to work. Like, my job is to land the plane safely. It's not to land the plane and have my way. You know what I'm saying? And so I think that helped me was the acknowledgement of, oh, okay, see, like, you're doing a lot of good things, but when it comes to this particular area, it's not like you go off and everybody like, ooh, okay, now we executing at the highest level. It wasn't working like that. So I think the acknowledgement of, oh, it's not working would have been my first thing, is like, you got to acknowledge that what you're doing ain't working no way. You know what I mean?
I said, let me get mine in before E wax deep. My simple one is, there's another way to think about that. However you looking at it, there's another way to think about it. So for me, dude, living the GC ground screw thing for so long, it's like, bro, I only saw the world one way my entire life. And I never knew it until the assessment. I always thought that was the way, and it makes sense.
What way is that?
It's I can trust everybody because that's how I grew up. Everybody has my best interest, like real innocent. Like, that's how I grew up. I grew up in a 2-parent home with a family in a safe environment. We shared, like, my mom to this day will still cook 2 extra things and take it to the neighbor. Like, that's how
your door unlocked.
door unlocked. Like literally, like where I go, like Tamisha be like, yo, you locked the car door. We could be in New York City. I was like, shoot, my bad. Like I'm not wired that way. I'm wired to be trusting. I'm wired to be so. The way I see the world is everybody is looking out for everybody else's good. Everybody's trying to help me.
Carl
like
had to get more gangster, had to get less gangster.
Like everybody's looking out for me like I'm looking out for them. And it's just like, okay, there is also another way that you can look at every single situation you face. And chances are, well, the assessment tells us only 30% of the world actually see it the way I see it. So 70% of the other perspectives that I miss out on when I only see it my way. So now, even when I hear somebody, it doesn't matter what you are, pilot, flight attendant, whatever, my first response is there another way we could process this?
Right.
Is there another lens through which we could look at this? Because you do have a perspective and you are correct, but there's also other truth in this. So that's been mine. Like, yo, don't think that your way is the absolute way, because clearly you haven't been like totally fulfilled doing it your way. You know what I'm saying? So that will be mine.
Yeah.
I'd say, I think, just to help people walk through it who have not changed, and you know who you are, and I want you to really think that through, who you are.
Do you know who you are though?
Yeah. So
we about to let him rent a kid. So
no. So I would say, if you don't know who you are, you know if you're not winning the way you envision it, right? So the first thing you have to do is,
man, can we get a moment of silence for that?
Yeah.
Cause y'all, like, it's the craziest thing. You see a dude and it's like your marriage is trash.
Yeah.
And you still wake up and do the exact same.
Yeah.
Like, yo, that's a sickness.
Yeah.
Like, bruh, if it's not
inability
working,
to change. Yeah.
if it's not working, and you know it's not working.
Yeah, but here's the deal, though. I don't think it's what you said. You said the goal was not to whatever it was. The goal was to get, get it off your chest.
Yep.
That was your goal. You wanted to get it off your chest.
Bro, listen to what I'm telling y'all. When something would happen like that, and I would be pissed, it would start at the tip of my toenail.
Yeah. And rise.
No. And rise.
Rise.
To where I'm like,
I rise up.
In my head, I was like, yo, you could
I
probably
rise.
like the day, bruh. And I do it 1,000 times.
1,000, yeah.
Bruh. Carl, it would feel like I could feel my ears tingling.
Yeah.
That's how bad I needed to get
it out.
Oh, bruh.
Has to come out.
Oh my goodness, bruh. And after I would do it, I would be like, but I was like, yo, where is that coming from? You know what I'm saying? Like, and so I had to acknowledge that, okay, cool. Yes, your directness can be a blessing in some cases, but if it means that your directness is going to cause E to not talk to you for a week, there may be a better approach to it. Okay, cool. So figure a way around where you have contrasting styles where you can still communicate. Me and Didi always had a great relationship. Me and D used to get into it all the time. But the good thing I love about remember we used to get into it about Jalen all the time back in the day. I'd be like, leave him alone. You know what I'm saying? We'd be like, we had a couple back and forths. But with me and D, it was always like, oh, we respect that type of energy. And so I didn't think she was mad at me. She didn't think I was mad at her. It's just like, I'm direct. Okay, cool. I don't think this is right. You don't think that's right? Okay, cool. Let's talk about it. It's over.
Yeah.
But I realized that, okay, everybody don't operate like that. Like I said, if I do that to Carl, he's just going to sit there and go, yeah. Carl would never fight me on it. Even if he don't agree with me, my personality is so strong and I'm not going to if I didn't give Carl a chance to like say, what do you think about it? I could just run him over with my opinion. He's just going to be like, yeah, you're right. And walk home and be like, Tamisha, CJ's an ass. You know what I'm saying? Like that, just be real. Like he's not finna say like, oh, okay, I guess he's right on everything. He's going to be like, I get what he's saying, but he not looking at it correctly. But I wasn't giving anybody a chance to say that to me. Because my personality is so like big, and I try to tell Toby the same way. Like, bro, you have to leave room for discussion or feedback. There was a situation in the business not that long ago where I was like, okay, let me ask you a question. Do you think the person that you're talking about genuinely wants the same thing that you want? And they were like, yeah, I do. I said, so maybe there's a method to their madness, like you're explaining yours to me.
Yeah.
But because you're so wrapped up in who you are and your way being right, and guess what? I said, call the person, have the conversation, be upfront, because this person can handle feedback. And I said, then call me back. And I'll show you. Let me show you real quick, just so you know I'm not playing.
Gaslighting. Is that the right term? I've been hearing people say all the time. 2 terms, I never know what they meant. Gaslighting and imposter syndrome.
Don't say the name.
I would never.
But don't say the names, but just the name. He said at the bottom. Call with blank.
Oh, call with blank went great. He agreed with everything and understood and said he would be getting solutions to everything.
And I'm saying, he agreed. It was a different method to the madness of how to be done. But he was like, so everything you thought was a big deal, he was like, oh, I actually agree. But we have to have this conversation. And that's something else I really want to talk about too. And we can get to it maybe on another pod, is like how people say stuff and how you interpret it. Because again, I think that you said it with you and D for a long time. That was a major roadblock for you, because you like, oh, okay, D, you might be right, but you're talking to me crazy. And to her, again, shortest distance, a straight line.
No question.
And me and D understand that like nobody's business. Because I learned, and I don't know why, maybe I shouldn't talk about that right now. Let's stay on what we're on. No, I was just saying, I just learned that with humans, if I leave the door crack like this,
wiggle room.
If I say, hey, in this company, you can't go work for no outside entities, it's frowned upon, or, just come talk to us first. If it feels like a good idea, we'll approve. You know what's going to happen when you leave that? Everybody and their mama going to run right up under that crack. But if I say, if I catch you doing this, you fired. It's a zero tolerance policy. And if I catch you, you're done. Shut the window. So I understand that. Now, that way of saying it is tough on a conference call. People on the phone, like, all of a sudden, I done lost a little bit of the joy. Jesus, others, yourself. Not don't nobody want to rock with my joy.
Shout out Coach Drew.
Hey, you know what I'm saying? Nobody want to, you see what I'm saying?
Yeah, no question.
That's not fun.
Yeah.
But I noticed, and this is the two things that I wrestle with as a pilot. When I try the kindler, gentler approach, it seemed like everybody like, When I go hellfire and brimstone, it seems
crackle pop.
I see people, I see movement. It's like your kids, right?
Yeah.
Candace in there, hey, y'all need to go clean the room. Hey, y'all need to go clean the. Here come dad voice. Hey, gone, right? So we're trained to
respond to that.
To respond to, again. Now, guess what? Who would you prefer be your supervisor? Probably mom.
Yeah.
Because mom gonna let you, like even with her and Avery, trying to get up and go in the shower. Mom, I just got on my iPad and I had, we're gonna shower now because, can I have 10 more minutes? It's like, it's a very, when I say, hey, we done.
Go now.
Showers. It's not that I ain't never whooped I whooped Trey. I never whooped Avery a day of my life. I ain't whooped Trey in forever. It's not, I ain't physically did nothing. But the manner in which I approach it is different. And so my results are different. So in my mind, aggressive and straight to the point is better, because guess what? They going to end up with the same result. They're going to get in the shower. But Candace's way, you just wasted 10 minutes and your energy, and now you're a little irritated with it.
Yeah.
Where I just said,
yeah, but what people are afraid of, what you just said, this is why I said, like, for real, you have to know what the goal is. Like, I think that's the biggest challenge. I think people are so married to their way of doing it. And this is there's two things that, for real, that really just, it's just like, and I'm going to say this in church. The reason why I'm bothered, like, is because I care. Like, I'm not, like, people kill me with the, like, he was mad at.
So that's why I'm unbothered.
Yeah.
Because I don't care.
No, that's why I
don't know. The reason you have that kind of energy is because it's something that you care about. That makes sense.
Yeah, I care about it. So it's like, you like,
I don't care about their feelings, though. That's my problem.
Yeah, no.
I care about the situation.
And I don't know
I don't care how you hear.
Yeah,
I don't care how you process.
And I don't think you should. If you're focused on
a bigger
That's
goal.
why we make a great combo, though.
Yeah.
Because you care, you do care.
Yeah, but I'm saying I care to the extent now it's like, okay, look, you told me that this is what you wanted.
Yeah.
We can't get there like this.
Yeah.
And I can't not say nothing to you. Like, we need to do one or two things. Either lower your standards, period. Like, don't want nothing else. Just don't want nothing else. And you don't got to change.
Oh, I promise you. Oh, I promise. If you listen, We need to preface every podcast by saying, if your life is where you want it to be and you don't feel like you need no changes and you're perfectly happy and everybody is, you probably don't even need to listen
Even
to
if
this.
you're not perfectly happy, stop wanting stuff and just start to learn to be grateful for what you have. Like, I'm being real, not playing. Like, don't do that. Like, don't go, like I live, the neighborhood I live in, I got a football player, I got an NBA player. I went to my boy Jason Verrett's crib, and bro, the pool is sick. I never walked out like, I want that pool. Nah, it's dope as all get out. But a part of it is, like, the base of it, I believe, is black marble. Like that, that's some work. I seen one at the what do you call it, model home. And you could see after a time, and the model home hadn't been there 20 years, but you could see that it takes maintenance. I'm not the person to do maintenance. So I was like, yo, that's dope.
I don't want the responsibility.
And I'm glad you got
it.
And I want to come over here and look at that joker and bring some company sometime. And be like, Jason, I'm gonna bring up my boys. I want them to come check it out so they can see what they could do. But in my own personal
The bottom of the pool is black?
The whole base of it is black. And it's like more of a stand-up, like not down. Does that make sense? You know how our pool might be, it's flat right here and you jump in it? No, it's like built up, if you will. So it's like the marble is like up here and you get in it from up top. Like you don't jump into it down.
It's a pool, though?
Climb into it, yeah.
Is it big as yours?
I don't remember, but it's big. I'm sure it's big. I wasn't paying. I was in the crib. I never really.
I
went to go see it, but I didn't want to. But then he got a, what do you call it? He's got a sit, like a porch area. So it's like up there, and then the pool. You feel what I'm saying? So dope, bruh. Dope. From the living room, you can see it. Dope. But for me, it's like no. So I'm just trying to say, I think one of the challenges in America is that not only do you know there's opportunity, you see people who've taken advantage of opportunity. And then you go, I want that. And I'm saying ain't nothing wrong with that. But you can't say you want that and you don't want change. Because now that's how you go schizophrenic, because you doing two different things and it's killing.
That's where the frustration.
Yeah, that's where the frustration is coming from. So it's like, you just need to lower your expectations. I want you to focus on here right now. Don't you worry about when you get home. You concentrate on this opportunity. You don't worry about tomorrow. You concentrate on this opportunity with all your might, with all your soul, with all your heart.
Thank you so much for rocking with us as always, right? We don't take it lightly, guys. And we hope that we've provided transformation and not just information. We want you to become the best version of yourself, right? Make sure you check out the show notes to access all the important links and get your product discounts. Now, one favor we're asking of you, do us this favor. Make sure you subscribe and leave us a review on Apple Podcasts. We want to know your feedback on how we can serve you better. And if there's anyone that you think could benefit from listening to this show, please, I'm begging you, please share it with them. And remember, as E always says, if you want to succeed as bad as you want to breathe, then you'll be successful.